uniques out there. This is your favorite girl, Akudo. Welcome to your unique world. For today, our topic is still on long distance. We have talked about long distance trust. We've talked about long distance communication, what it takes to sustain a long distance relationship. And today, our topic is do not rely exclusively on technology. To all my returning subscribers, hello, welcome back. For those of you that are not part of my family, Gini Kange Merono, come and join us now. You see the red button that says subscribe? Click on that button. Wait for the notification bell. Click on that one too. So you will be notified each time I go live. All right? Now let's jump right into it. We talked about trust. You have to trust your partner that is in a long distance relationship with you. We talked about open line of communication, verbal, non-verbal. You have to talk. You have to follow the 7 tips for communication to happen. 7 things must happen. We talked about the 7 of them. If you have not watched those 2 videos, I want you to go to the description box. The video will be there and click on the link and it will take you directly to the video. All right. So for today, we are going to talk about do not rely on technology. We are in an age, or is it a day and age, where technology rules. We have Facebook, we have Twitter, we have Instagram, we have Twitch, we have all kinds of stuff. We have LinkedIn, we have Clubhouse, we have so many of them that your baby girl, I don't even know. My children will be telling me, I say, oh, really? Is that one a new one? I don't even know. Because there are so many things. So today we can do Snapchat, we can do FaceTime, we can do all this. So people can now actually, technology has made the whole world a global village. You can be here and FaceTime my mom all the way in Nigeria, and I can be talking to her. I can FaceTime my niece and nephews in Nigeria, and I'll be talking to them. And they can also FaceTime me, and we'll be talking. We now have the WhatsApp, which is free for us. Most of the time, people, it's easy to get them on WhatsApp. You can do FaceTime on WhatsApp. And so the world is now like a global village. You can distance is nothing anymore because we can do all the FaceTime, we can do all the talking, we can see the people we're talking to, that you feel like you're right there with them. So most of the time in long distance relationship, technology has made long distance relationship beautiful and real and normal, but it has also been the disaster in long distance relationship. You have to keep a balance. Most people depend so much on technology. They are DMing, they are texting, they are sharing on Facebook, they are sharing on Instagram, they are doing FaceTime, Snapchat, all the chat. So they are doing all these things that they forget that we are still human. Technology is beautiful, don't get me wrong, but it cannot replace the human aspect of us being human. So that's what I wanted to come to you today. I'm going to come to you with 2 things. Number one, you have to set boundaries. Set boundaries of what you guys want in that relationship. I always tell you guys, talk about what you want in a relationship. Don't just wake up and think, oh, she should know, he should know. He or she is not a psychic. They do not know. You have to tell them. They cannot assume, they can't read your mind. They are not let me read your mind. No, they are not. You need to tell them what you want, the way you want to be treated. Remember, people treat you the way you treat yourself. So even though the relationship is long distance, you have to set boundaries. How do we do it? Do we talk once every day? Do we talk every 2 days? When we talk, should it be when we come back from work so we are not distracted? When we talk, do we talk like maybe when we are laying down or when we're on our bed, when the whole bustle and hustle of the day is over? So we talk and then go to sleep. When do we see ourselves? Do we see ourselves once every 3 months? Do we see ourselves once every 2 months? Because I will advise you, even experts in relationship have said, several relationship experts have said, always make out time to see each other at least once in every 3 months. Once in every 3 months. No matter how many Snapchat and FaceTime and whatever you do, it can never replace that physical relationship of seeing each other, of talking to each other, of touching each other, of intimacy, of being in front of each other, and in the presence of each other. You can never take it out. And always plan, make out time to plan Once, if you go on Google or some of these relationship websites, they will always tell you at least once every 3 months. If it's possible for you to, me personally, I will advise you, if it's possible for you to do once every month, I would even say once every month. If it's possible, you guys can travel. Maybe you go this time, the man will go the first time, and then the woman will come the second time. I have seen relationship sustained with long distance relationship because they took turns going to visit each other. This one will go, this one will come. You leave, after the next month, the other person will come. Because no matter how many times you FaceTime, no matter how many times you Snapchat, no matter how many times you DM, no matter how many times you Facebook, no matter how many times you Instagram, no matter how many times you Twitter, you still need that physical face-to-face relationship. So always make out time for it. Technology is not everything. Technology is wonderful. People are sending pictures of themselves on internet. People are doing all that. Unfortunately, if those things fall into the wrong hands, you will be floating somewhere in the internet. You'll be floating somewhere. So you have to be very careful. Most of us, especially this generation, they depend so much on technology. Send me a picture of this, they will send. Send me a picture of your private things, they will send. Send me a picture. You are sending and sending, you don't know who you're sending to. There are people that are very good with technology and they can hack into your account, they can get a hold of your intimate pictures, and then they can begin to do things or begin to blackmail you or begin to say things that you don't want or stuff. So be very careful. Don't rely solely on internet. The first thing you have to do is set boundaries in a long distance relationship. How is this relationship going to go? We are going to see each other once a month. You're going to call me in the evenings when you get off work, and we are going to have quality time undivided. We can talk, we can visit each other, we can sometimes write notes, sometimes send cards. People think I love cards. My husband will tell you, I love cards. You see, since I got married to my husband, I've been married now for 24. Guys, do you know next year is going to be my 25th wedding anniversary? Can you believe that? Chai! I am an old woman, no. Don't let this look deceive you. Mama is old, but baby is still hot. Okay, let's get back to it, okay? All right, so I have been married for 24 years. I love cards. Every Valentine card, every birthday card, every Mother's Day card, every anniversary card Nelson has ever given me, I have a box where I keep all of it. I love cards. I love words. And I don't want you to just go and just pick any card. Because I believe cards is a reflection of things you wanted to say, but you couldn't say, or maybe you wanted to say it in a different way. So I treasure cards. My husband knows that. Everything he buys me a card because he knows I love cards. I love to read them. When I'm not doing anything, some days I go get my big box and I sit down and I start reading my cards. And every one of them has a date on it. If it is Valentine, I will put February 14, 2021. February 19, 20. Everyone has a date on it. So you will see it from the first day I got married till presently. I have a big box of cards. And there are not only me, there are people like that too out there. Buy cards, write letters. We think everything is internet, everything is technology. No. Sometimes, since it's long distance, go to the grocery store, buy her a card, buy him a card, write something beautiful and send it. Do you know how surprised and how glad and how excited he or she will be getting his mail, opening it, and it's all about you sending a card? Do you know how surprised or glad and happy he or she will be going and seeing a mail and opening the envelope is a handwritten letter from you? Guys, let us spice it up. Let us put some more pizzazz into our relationship. Let's not always text. Text and there is nothing. You put the emoji, smiling emoji, heart emoji, thumbs emoji. Be creative sometimes. Leave technology. Technology is wonderful, but I'm trying to encourage you. If you're in a long distance relationship, do not rely on only technology. Sometimes you visit, sometimes go to all those edible, the edible fruit and stuff like that. Order something and send over to him or her. Surprise him or her. Sometimes call, the state where he is. You know his favorite restaurant. You know his favorite things he likes to eat. Call the restaurant in that place. Use your card and pay over the phone. Pay for an Uber Eat and let them take the lunch to his office or her office. Imagine how he or she will feel when they say, "Oh, there is a delivery for you, Uber Eat." I didn't order no Uber. Oh yes, your wife Akudo ordered that for you from Georgia. Let's say Nelson lives in let's say he lives in Alabama, and then he goes down there, and that's his favorite meal. I ordered from his favorite restaurant, and then these things are things you will do to keep your long distance relationship thriving, working, bubbling, and normal. Don't depend solely on technology. I've told you several things. Number one, set boundaries. Sit down before this long distance, even if it started from the beginning, or maybe you guys were together before work and life took you guys apart. Set boundaries, how it's going to work, how we're going to talk, how we're going to address each other, how we're going to have fun, who is coming to visit who, when is somebody coming to visit who, and so forth. Set boundaries. Number two, do not rely on technology, rely on other things. Spice your relationship up. Do some handwritten letters, do some cans, send them over to him. Get some food, what he likes, order and send over to him or her. Do some other things. And number three, remember, once every month, for me, that's my advice. If you can do it, once every month, make sure somebody is going to visit one person. Some experts, relationship experts on Google, so many other websites will tell you at least once every 3 months. But if it is possible for you, my sister, do it once every month. Technology is fantastic. You get to see him, you get to see her, you get to FaceTime, you get to text, you get to see funny things and share with him or her. Those are beautiful. But don't rely only on those. I want you to use all the technology that is available to you. Now, I also want you to be creative and bring in those text messages and bring in those handwritten letters and bring in those cards and bring in those food. Order some baskets and send over to him. Go visit him sometimes. This is not technology. Technology is still here. We're doing all this, but we can also add some more to spice it up and to keep the relationship going. Remember, this is not like I told you in the first video. He's not living down there that you can run down the street and go see him, or just hop on an Uber and go see him, or drive there and go see him. He's living in a different location. He's living in a different city, a different state, different country, or even a different continent. So if you're going to make this work, you have to be creative about it. Find those things you know he likes. Some of the times, those of you, you know what his size is. You go to the store, you buy something, tell them to go deliver it. Or you can even use on the internet. Since technology is available to you, go to his favorite store close to where he stays, order something, order his size, and then tell them to go deliver to him in his house. You can deliver groceries. You can do these things are things that make him or her begin to say, "Oh my God, I'm always on his mind. I'm always on her mind. He's always thinking about me. He's always surprising me." Technology, fantastic. Being creative, the cherry on top of the topping. Okay? So that way he gets the whole 360. He gets the whole 360. He gets technology, he gets you, he gets your boundary, he gets your visit, he gets the text message, he gets the FaceTime, the Snapchat, the Twitter, the Snap, everything. He gets it, and he still gets your food, he still gets ordering Uber, he still gets your card, he still gets your handwritten notes, he gets all the whole 9 yards. And then we can then talk that long distance relationship is working. Long distance relationship is thriving, but my sister, it needs work. I always tell you guys, relationship is work. The problem we have is we think, oh, I work when I'm trying to get him or her, but once I get him or her, I now relax. He's here now. He's not, oh, he or she is not going anywhere. No, my sister, no, sweetie. When you work to get them, it is now double the work to keep them. You have to work. Not for the women, not for the men. For both the men and the women, we need to work in our relationship. Everything you earn in life, you work for it. You want a better job, you work on it and get better at the job. You want to get more money, you go get more education. You want to get more business, you invest more in your business. You want a better life, everything is about putting in the work. Relationship is like that too. You have to put in the work and your relationship will blossom. Then people by the side will say, Chai, this girl Diogo, now juju, this girl is using juju on this man because this man loves this woman too much, or this woman loves this man too much. They have, oh, this juju man that did this thing, hey, he did a good one. No, baby, it's not juju, it's work. You have decided to say, this is my relationship, and I'm going to work at it. Two of us will agree to work on it and make it a comfortable, conducive environment for me to thrive as a woman, for you to thrive as my husband, and for our children to thrive as responsible, producing individuals in the society and in the community we find ourselves. Remember to give us a thumbs up, share this video, and please subscribe to the channel. I still need you to come be part of my family. And the next two videos I'm going to talk about the 7 deadly sins you can do or you can commit in a long distance relationship. If you want your long distance relationship to break, then these are the 7 sins you will actually commit in them. Stay tuned for that video. Remember, you are beautifully and wonderfully made by God. That is why you are unique. Be kind to yourself and to each other. Mwah. Bye-bye.